Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the midst of this pandemic, it is worth looking back on the lessons of the past. The central lesson of John M. Barry's The Great Influenza, a book about the pandemic of 1918, was that in a crisis, you have to tell the truth. In 1918, America's political leaders, even health commissioners, sugar-coated bad news to avoid panicking the public. That greatly undermined their authority when citizens saw friends and neighbors dying in great numbers, he explains. Those in authority must retain the public's trust. The way to do that is to distort nothing, to put the best face on nothing, to try to manipulate no one. I contrast that with our present politics, where truth is often treated as irrelevant to the game. There are plenty of people who are concerned that democracy is in retreat and that strongmen and totalitarians have been rising into power around the world. One of the characteristics of totalitarians is a total disregard for the truth. Jacob T. Levy, a professor at McGill, had this to say: "The great analysts of truth and language in politics, including George Orwell, Hannah Arendt, Václav Havel, can help us recognize this kind of lie for what it is. Saying something obviously untrue and making your subordinates repeat it with a straight face in their own voice is a particularly startling display of power over them. It's something that was endemic to totalitarianism." Arendt and others recognized, writes Levy, that being made to repeat an obvious lie makes it clear that you're powerless. She also recognized the function of an avalanche of lies to render a populace powerless to resist, the phenomenon we now refer to as gaslighting. The sense by which we take our bearings in the real world and the category of truth versus falsehood is among the mental means to this end is being destroyed. The ground thus pulled out from under them most would depend on whatever the leader said, no matter its relation to truth. The essential conviction shared by all ranks, Arendt concluded, from fellow traveler to leader, is that politics is a game of cheating. Chilling words, madam. We can hope it doesn't take an enduring hold here, because in a crisis, there is no denying reality.